Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. There has been a worldwide warning for all of Americans from the FBI, Homeland Security, the State Department. This just came out and it's about terrorism, and they're giving dates. When the government starts giving dates, watch out, okay? Oh, and by the way, the Iranian president died in a helicopter crash this morning along with the foreign minister of Iran. Sounds oddly convenient and strange. The first casualty of war is the truth. So I'm not sure. It's all over the internet. Take it with a grain of salt. First thing that comes to mind about that is, what are the little kids going to do at the indoctrination camps and all of the paid George Soros people that do whatever he says for money? What is their actions they're going to take after this kind of news? And at the end of the video, I think I will go through, if you're one of those people, I think I'll go through and talk about Sharia law pertaining to women. If you think it's a good idea, this is all good, where the abba and all the headdress they wear and be forced to do things you don't like, or maybe you don't want to do. Well, that's what you're going to get to do if you ever decide to go over there and do what you actually say you think's right. First, State Department issues worldwide caution for all Americans. Security alert posted on its website. Warning, it was sent because of the potential terrorist attacks, demonstrations, or violent actions against U.S. citizens. Americans who are overseas, in parentheses here, increased caution. The organizations, the terrorist organizations, are targeting LGBTQ, elemental P, I don't know, it just says LGBT, but there's a lot of other letters you can put on there. So if you're one of those, watch out, because Pride Month is in the sights of the terrorist. Stay alert in locations frequented by tourists, including Pride celebrations and venues. Terrorist groups, lone actor terrorists, and other violent extremists continue plotting attacks. So they have several instances where they have actually cut them off before they got there, supposedly. Iran, let's see, I'm not going to talk too much about the war, about the hostages and everything going on over there. I try to stay away from that. But back to the main story. FBI and the DHS is warning, both the FBI and DHS said that groups such as ISIS might seek to exploit increased gatherings associated with Pride-related events. Again, first one, State Department, again from the FBI and the DHS. Terrorist threats could come via the mail, in person, or online. And they didn't elaborate or provide anything. They just want to make sure you got that. In February 2023, ISIS-related message board had included rallying against LGBTQ elemental P groups. Usual surveillance or interest in buildings, gatherings, and events. Unusual or prolonged testing or probing of security measures at events. So they're catching them, trying to see how good their security is. They're trying things, maybe they get kicked out or caught, and they're, they've noticed that. In April, the FBI announced that it arrested an 18-year-old Idaho man for allegedly plotting Alexander Mercurio. He was accused of plotting and telling the FBI informant about what he was about to do. They were able to eliminate that risk, I hope. That's what they said they did. But moving on, Mr. Corn, he's a Republican senator of Texas. He believes that it is not only a matter of when, but if terrorist attacks are carried out on the U.S. soil. FBI Director Chris Wray. Foreign terrorist groups, and again, are looking to attack, in the United States. Can't read this morning. Foreign terrorists, this is the summary. Foreign terrorists, including ISIS and Al-Qaeda, have renewed calls for attacks against Jewish communities here in the United States and across the West. That's everybody are saying, watch out. Here we go. I think it's going to be a summer to remember. Now, I told you about the, would you chill? Scraggles is really giving me a hard time. The list pertaining to women regarding Sharia law. If you're one of these people that's been indoctrinated and brainwashed, if you've gotten open-minded and your brains fell out, well, this is what you get to do if you go over there and live out what you say you think's right. Women cannot step outside without a veil or a abba. Women cannot stand for president. Women cannot travel without a male guardian. Women cannot drive. Women cannot retain custody of their own children without divorce. Women receive half of what their brothers inherit when it comes to inheritance. Polygamy is permitted too, up to 4 wives. And this one was hard for me, guys. I had to research it because I didn't know what it was. FGM, female genital mutilation. What is that, and why would you do it? What's going on? It even goes on in the United States. I had to listen to, in order to learn about this, I had to hear several women go through their story of what happened to them when they were 3 years old. You know, I don't know what a parent would think to do this. It makes sex unpleasurable, painful. So you won't run off with another man. You won't be tempted. That could only be from Satan. Abortion access is restricted if you're a woman. So everything that you say you're for, the people you're protesting with are against. I don't understand it. When you get too open-minded, your brains fall out. Have an awesome, awesome day. Later.